Hey, what is up crew? It's your captain here, Geronimo. Welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at the Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser. Without any further ado, let's proceed to this review. Engage! The Vengeance can be acquired by opening up your lobby store. Simply double click on the lobby crystals. Go to the Ships and Crew tab, scroll down a little bit until you find yourself Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser Tier 6 pack. This bad boy is going to cost you 900 lobby crystals. Guess this is the best time to do a review of this ship because Kelvin Timeline is making a return in STO with the brand new Kelvin Divergence logbox, which should be up with the next update. Also, a model of the Vengeance got a couple of updates. We're gonna be taking a look at them in the customizational part. Made for Section 31 by an order of Fleet Admiral Marcus in Kelvin Timeline, Dreadnought class was a vessel to be feared, several times larger and more powerful than the Federation's flagship at the time, Constitution class USS Enterprise. This model is amazing. It brings the Vengeance that we saw on a big screen right into the game. There are 5 template types, 1 old and 4 of them are new, and they will simply add ship's name and registry number to the hull. There are black and white variants with and without racing stripes and Starfleet logos. There are no window options, however you do get a bridge interior, more about it soon. If you do not like the new changes, you can revert to the original model by opening material options and selecting old skin. Alongside with that, there are a couple of modern looking skin, alongside with a TOS version. That is nice. By taking a look at the advanced options, there are standard patterns along with Block 1 and Kelvin Constitution, and then there is style on which you can customize in between 5 different template types, adding stripes and registry numbers where you want. Color modifications are hard to see, but by modifying the left side of a color, the areas of a ship that are now in gold and yellow are gonna be affected by the color pattern change. The same deal goes for the right side color modifications. Areas that are now in gold are affected by the change. Now let's take a closer look at the ship's bridge. Vengeance comes with a dark but metallic bridge, making it nicely illuminated. The forward view screen is made of glass and it reflects light on a strange way, making some weird optical illusion that the bridge is almost cut in half. Overall, I like this design. It is cold, but it looks quite compact and functional. This vessel was designed in a Kelvin timeline by Khan Noonien Singh to protect the Federation from the Klingon threat. This massive Dreadnought class is equipped with a frightening arsenal of cutting-edge weaponry, advanced warp capabilities and advanced sensor suite. Its defensive system include cloaking device, assault drones and intel sensors. Classified as a Tier 6 Federation Intel Dreadnought Cruiser, Vengeance can be used as soon as you complete tutorial mission and will then scale up alongside with you, gaining you more hull HP, weapons DPS, weapons and console slots. Mastery points may be earned immediately, however they won't take an effect until you reach level 50. Full chart of scaling is on the screen right now. When you unpack this vessel, it comes with a basic build which is overlaid on the screen right now. As an Admiralty card, the Vengeance comes with 58 engineering, 49 tactical and 19 science points. The ship's special ability is that it will ignore plus and minus tactical from events. On level 65 you have 68,400 hull HP. There are 4 forward and 3 aft weapon slots that have ability to mount dual cannons, but I don't recommend it. As a Dreadnought cruiser, you have a hangar bay preloaded with Kelvin Timeline assault drones. Bridge officer stations are Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Commander Engineering Cross Intel, Ensign Science, Lieutenant Commander Universal and Lieutenant Universal Cross Temporal. There are 4 device slots for you to use alongside with 5 engineering, 2 science and 4 tactical consoles. There are also standard free modifiers, 1.52 for the hull, 1.15 for the shields and 0.18 for the impulse. Ship's turn rate is 7 degrees per second with inertia rating of 40. Such a big ship can only require a large warp core, and that gives you plus 15 to weapons and plus 5 to shield power. Your Dreadnought cruiser is equipped with the cruiser commands, which are Attract Fire and Weapon System Efficiency. As a tier 6 ship, you get a 5-tier mastery tree of a Dreadnought, which includes rapid repairs, enhanced hull plating, devastating weaponry, armored hull, and a ship's trait, target-rich environment. While this trait is slotted, use of beam, fire at will, or cannon scatter volley increases your weapon damage. To be precise, you get a boost of plus 1% to directed energy damage for every target that you hit. This also stacks up to 30 times, generate up to 4 stacks per second. As an intelligence vessel, the Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser is capable of deploying an Intel sensor drone with a Gather Intelligence ability. Every second, the target of Gather Intel will have 1 stack of penetrating scan marker placed on them. Once target reaches 15 stacks, they become vulnerable for a short time. If multiple Intel vessels target the same enemy with Gather Intel, penetrating scan markers multiply as Intel ships work together. When exposed, Intel ships can then use Expose Vulnerability abilities on them, placing a crippling debuff on the target, such as Expose Defenses, Expose Weapon Systems, or Expose Critical Systems. Alongside with all that, Intel vessels are capable of passive Warp Signature masking. This passive ability grants an Intel ship a tiny amount of stealth, which will render the Intel craft undetectable at a long range. There is also a hangar, so you can use carrier commands. Your shuttle bay is pre-equipped with Kelvin Timeline assault drones that are armed with 1 phaser and photon torpedo launcher. They can use torpedo spread ability and ram. Shuttle bay can launch up to 3 assault drones, and every hangar can support 2 wings of these fighters, making that 6 drones fighting on your side. Vengeance is in direct violation of a Treaty of Algeron, as it sports a cloaking device, enabling it to decloak right in front of the enemy's doorstep to wreak havoc. As if the standard array of weapons wasn't enough, a Vengeance is pre-fitted with broadside emitter arrays universal console. There are additional banks of emitter arrays mounted on the exterior broadside arcs of the ship. In order to minimize the power drain and performance impact, these emitters can only be powered up for a brief period of time, and their sensors are set to automatically acquire targets. Console fires 10 mixed phaser and photon torpedo rounds per second at a random foe and left and right 90-degree arc, dealing a big phaser damage. The console will passively boost current and maximum weapon power settings and a recharge speed for captain abilities. Although it is just a visual thing, the Dreadnought has an additional defensive system, which when it enters into a combat automatically closes its massive blast doors that shields the deflector dish. In combat, this ship is absolute destroyer. I have seen slightly better ships now, but the Vengeance is still one of those ships that I gladly return to for a bit of a fight, especially now with new Kelvin stuff. It is sizable and powerful, so it can take on any target. I suggested against the use of a cannons, as this beast is slow and can't maneuver well, so try to work on that. All in all, I give it 9 out of 10, and I would definitely recommend it to you. This is going to wrap this video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, because it really helps this channel a lot. Consider subscribing for more STO videos, and also tell me in comments, do you like this ship? Why do you like it? Why do you dislike it? And until next time, crew, I love you all because you're the best. Geronimo, out.